This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing at 1651 Ballast Point Court out here in Chula Vista. Starting my digital inspection, we always like to start underneath the eave of the roof, or the house, sorry. The eave will consist of your fascia board. You have your rafter tails, and then you have your starter board. And the reasons why we like to start underneath the eave is that it'll give us a really good idea about what kind of wood damage we can expect on this project. It shows how good of a job the roof is doing as far as keeping water off the property. And that way I can kind of set my expectations with these customers, because that wood repair is always an unknown. So you can see all the water marks that are coming down this section right here. You can see in the backyard area, there's a lot of bad fascia on the backside. But then even if I come up here, you can see how rotten a lot of that wood is. So there will be some wood repair on this project. I'm gonna work my way up to the top of this roof. We got a really steep 812 pitch on this property. We got a Malibu style concrete tile roof. You can see how tight these valleys are. When we redo this roof, we want to open these valleys up to allow for water and debris to flow freely. This is a very steep roof, so we're going to have to use battens on this roof plane to make sure that these tiles stay on board. You can also see just how worn all of the sealant is along all these penetrations. So that's just a bunch of mastic that's been smeared on those penetrations. That is a temporary fix. You can see how the mastic is starting to get really hard and crumbly and starting to crack. So every time it rains, water and moisture is getting down those pipes. But again, you can see what the condition of that wood is. I pulled a tile on this section because I want to show the homeowner what the condition of the underlayment is, because the underlayment is the most important part of this roof, right? The tile is protecting the paper, which is that underlayment, and the underlayment is what's protecting the roof and the house itself. So once that underlayment starts to go, then it's time to replace it. So we can see just how worn and damaged this underlayment is. You can see all the water stains that are underneath this portion as well, but you can see just how brittle this underlayment is. This stuff is literally just kind of crumbling in my fingertips at this point. So that is the telltale sign that the product has gone past its life expectancy. Now the majority of these tiles are in good shape. I don't see a whole lot of broken tiles on this roof, so we can go ahead and reuse the existing tiles and do what's called a lift and reset, where we remove these tiles, we replace all the underlayment underneath it, we'll install a brand new drip edge, we'll redo all the penetrations on this roof, and at that point it becomes a brand new roof, and then we take the existing tiles and we put them right back. Now if the homeowner wants to go with a new tile roof, they're more than welcome to do so. It's not 100% necessary, but it is a possibility. That is it for my inspection. Oh, you know what, one more thing. We do have solar panels on the back side. This is a really steep roof, so I'm not gonna climb up that portion of it. We're gonna go ahead and remove and reinstall those. We do everything in-house, so we have our own in-house solar crews. We store those solar panels on site, and then once the roof is complete, we come back out and reinstall it. That's it for my inspection.